So you want to win more swarm games. Well, today we're going to be going over a few basic tips to help you win more of those games. Hi, I'm To The Death, and I've been playing a lot of Swarm. As you can see on screen, I have 433 wins and a 6.66 win ratio. I also have played this game for about 700 hours and have completed all of the Swarm achievements. So I just want to show and share a couple of the tips that I've learned just from playing the game so often. So the first starting tip I would say is going over to your options, and under gameplay we'll be going all the way down until we see subtitles and the captioning option. Here we can select, I recommend either full captions or ambient. Both of these options will give important information as to what is spawning around you and pretty much what to look out for. The next tip I want to talk about is the scavenge round. Here you'll be looking for weapons, medication, utility items, and offensive items. Here you have about 45 seconds, and this is probably the most important phase of the cleaner side. Also, make sure not to be split from your team by the end of this round. The third tip I'd like to talk about is mutation points. So at the beginning of each round, you get a set amount of mutation points. Well, what do you do with these points? If you head over to the Ridden selection screen, here you can tab over to the upgrades page. Here you have upgrades for each individual Ridden as well as the common Ridden. These points are essential in winning. See, as the Ridden, this is the only way you scale, which are unlocking those powerful upgrades, since the cleaners automatically get cards from their deck, upgraded weapons, and utility on the ground. Well, how do you get mutation points? Dealing damage to cleaners is the fastest way of getting points. You also do get some passively, but I would not rely on that to get your source of income for your upgrades. Don't forget, while within the round, while you're gaining these points, you can actually spend them while you're dead or while you're alive. Doing this is actually very essential in making sure your team is keeping the momentum on them and where the cleaners can't stabilize, resulting in shorter survival times. Also, make sure you're trying to get the last hit that downs the cleaners, because you actually get a burst of points. Right there in that clip, I went from 41 to 76, resulting in a 35 point increase from what I would have gotten. The fourth tip I would like to talk about is toolkits. Toolkits are actually one of the strongest utilities that the cleaners can find. Carly is very strong and other reasons, but having that toolkit as just a default spawn item makes her very strong as well. Here you can see you can use toolkits in order to open up the supply boxes. Opening the supply boxes will give you one additional card out of your deck, so make sure you ping that so your teammates can pick one up as well. Also, you can find toolkits on the maps. There's usually one per map, so as you can see in this clip, I brought one from the last round, was able to find the other one on the map, giving our team a 2-card advantage. The last tip I wanted to cover today is positioning. For both the cleaners and the Ridden side, this is another very important aspect you need to learn how to play. As for cleaners, you mainly want to sit in a generalized area together. This way you can protect each other by team firing down Ridden, taking care of common Ridden for each other, and practically just playing the game as a team. As you can see here, me and Walker are taking care of the tall boy while the rest of our team are clearing the common and killing the ranged enemies. And then this stinger comes in and tries to get something happening, but we take him out quick. When it comes to positioning on the Ridden side, things do change up a little bit. We do have range characters, but for the most part, most characters are melee. But as you can see here in this clip, the team is attacking as one, taking care of as many cleaners as possible, and just pretty much distracting for each other so one doesn't get team fired down. As of this recording, there's only 2 written that have ranged, so let's take a look at bad positioning versus good positioning for the Wretch class. As you can see here, this Wretch comes in melee range almost, spitting, and gets absolutely taken out. On the other hand, we have here the tall boys engage, but from behind, the Wretch starts spitting on me out of my field of view. He knows that we have to take care of this guy, and now the Reeker are coming down before we could ever even look at that guy. So you can see here, I get low, I have to heal, I have no opportunity of killing that guy or he will take me out. So once I get healed up, I do eventually make my way around to him, but he's supporting his team with that covering fire amazingly. That's all the tips I have for you today. Let me know down in the comment section if you think I missed something or there's something you wish that your teammates knew. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.